Hi everyone, today I'm back with my 8-month pregnancy update. I can't believe it. Time is really flying now. I'm starting to get like a little bit jittery about it. Yeah, there's actually one more day in this month and then I'll flip over to 9 months. So I hope that he'll stay at least for 9 months and I can get another video up, formal video about his progress. So month 8 of pregnancy, weeks 29 through 32, December 4th through 31st, going in the same format as I always do. I've got my water here because, as I'll talk about, I've been swollen, so I'll take a swig of that before we start. Due date, still February 18th of 2017. Not much to say there. So the food sizes, 29 weeks, small cabbage, about 17 inches, 2.9 pounds. 30 weeks, butternut squash, 17 inches, 3.1 pounds. 31 weeks, a coconut, 18 inches, 3.2 pounds. And then 32 weeks this week, head of lettuce, 19 inches, and 3.9 pounds. The length, I feel like, is really happening right now. I'm starting to we'll get into the symptoms, I guess. But the length is what I like. I feel like it's really expanding because my ribs are getting more uncomfortable. So I feel like he's getting up in there. So I did have one appointment this month, just this week, my 32-week appointment. His heart rate was 150. He seemed to be head down. His butt was like in my stomach, which it normally is, this big hard mass. But I've been really working on optimal fetal positioning, so trying to lean forward with my body instead of tilt back so that he's just in the right position for birthing. We have our birth ball. Oh, that'll be in bot, but I forgot to write it down in bot. But yeah, I've been working on that. So he had a good appointment. I met the third midwife at the birth center. I think there's about 6 of them that I'm supposed to try and meet before he arrives, because any one of them could be at the birth. But that appointment went well. They talked to me about Tdap, so I'll probably do that next. We're now moving into the every 2-week appointments, so I'll be back for 34 weeks. And yeah, they took my weight there, or I took my weight there. 29 pounds gained. I really feel it and see it and I'm over it. But that's all part of it. Bump date. So I'll show you the pictures, of course, like I always do. It's very uncomfortable to have to squish him in any way. So putting on pants and shoes has become difficult. Nate's been really helpful when he's home to do those things, help me do those things. Yeah, basically Nate has started helping a lot because the bump is getting in the way. Lots of symptoms to talk about. I feel like they just flared up after I filmed last month's video. First of all, what's really been bothering me this week is almost a lump in my chest. I wouldn't say it's heartburn, although when I do eat spicy foods I can feel it now, but this happens sporadically in the first and second trimester, but it's been all week where it just feels like there's a lump and things aren't moving down the gastric way as they should. I'm sure they're just processing slower, and I haven't really made myself eat smaller, more infrequent meals. I've just been eating normal, so I bet if I ate smaller meals it would be better, but I'm feeling that. Frequent urination. I am so thirsty now, so I am drinking more water, but it's just ridiculous. I think I mentioned that the last video. It's just all the time, waking up in the night to pee. Yeah. Increased what have we been calling it? Cervical fluid or mucus. I had to get pads at Target last week. I just got panty liners. It's nothing heavy, and the midwife said that would be normal now. So that's that. Nothing with a mucus plug, but that really wouldn't matter anyway because they say it just grows back until baby's ready to come. What else for symptoms? Okay, one weekend when we went to birth, maybe 2 weeks ago, I could hardly stand to wear I don't like to wear normal underwear or bras all the time anyway, but I could not stand to, I had to take it off. it was like digging into my rib, and my rib was so sore. So I don't know if he might have kicked me on one of the lower ribs, and it was really painful. And then, you know, maybe just all the relaxin and things shifting. But it went away after that, and I've been wearing my bras, and everything's fine. But I would like bra recommendations, nursing bra recommendations. This one I'm wearing is an underwire, like just looks like a normal bra, but it's not, that's not comfortable to me. I like to just be like as like comfortable and loose as possible. So if you have any nursing bra recommendations, let me know. Other symptoms, I think that's it mainly. I mean, swelling is a question, but that has definitely been a problem. I haven't really changed my diet much in terms of sodium, although I probably should. But my blood pressure was fine at my appointment. I had to take the rings off, so I've just been really conscious about trying to chug more water, have more liquids. Sometimes I forget a lot because it's not something I'm always really good about, but I've been trying. So cravings and aversions, I still really enjoy spicy food and I want it. I am starting, like I said, to feel it come up a little bit more, but I still want and like spicy foods. Aversions, I kind of had trouble with meat before getting pregnant. It just kind of grosses me out. I'm kind of finicky about that, and eggs. So just getting my protein in sometimes is an issue, but I wouldn't say it's a complete aversion. What I miss, like wine, for sure, it just keeps coming up. It's like I just can't wait to go out to dinner or something, or have my cheese plate and wine. So I miss wine. Yeah. Exercise, I haven't been that great about it. I just started doing walks with Twig again, just to get out of the house a little bit. I'm sorry, I didn't get much sleep last night. We'll get to that. But, yeah, I haven't been great about exercise, I guess. Stretch marks. Not that I've seen, so that's cool. Gonna leave it at that. Swelling. So, yeah, like I said, rings. When I first, at the beginning of the 8 months, they were just difficult to get on and off. Now I don't even put them on because I'm like terrified they'll be stuck in the morning and just swollen. I do wake up some days and my hands and joints just kind of painful. Think it from the swelling, but I just try to drink my water, get my water in, and it usually goes away by the end of the day. Yeah, so I stopped wearing those about 31 weeks. Sleep has become not as fun as it used to be, I guess, not as pleasurable. I wake up and I know that I've tossed and turned all night, and I'm like consciously like waking up, hoisting to the other side. I have a pillow under my hip because I'm laying on my sides, and then one between the legs. That seems to be working fine for comfortability. It's just I switch from side to side multiple times a night and then get up to use the restroom. So that's that. I'm kind of all mixed up. We had a nap yesterday, and so then I stayed up late, and so I'm just kind of trying all these new different sleep patterns. I know our postpartum doula, you know, of course said sleep when the baby can, like everyone does, but yeah, she just kind of said like you still need your however many hours of sleep and try to get that, but it might just be in like very small increments. So I'm kind of trying to practice that. I take a nap when I want, which she also encouraged, like now's the time to be taking naps. If you're tired, just do it. But yeah. So movement, he's as active as ever. I feel him all the time. It's not like really a particular time anymore. I feel him throughout the day now, when before it felt like it was only when I was about to rest. Most of the time it's like he's pretty good to my bladder. Sometimes I feel like he gets a foot up in my right ribs. It's always really weird when I can like feel his hard lump of a back on my belly, but yeah, he kind of twists around and does his thing. maternity clothes, I'm still wearing them and I'm so over it. I can't wait to wear my normal clothes. I just want to feel normal again. So I'm getting to that phase, I think, where I'm feeling like I'm not myself, like I'm this vessel for this other person, and I'm not completely me. So apps and aids. So we've been through 4 maternity classes now, or like, yeah, birth classes now, which have been really helpful, I think. So we started natural childbirth in the beginning of the month. That was a 3-week course, once a week, where we went in and we just talked about the signs of labor, different positions, how the support person, which will be Nate, should kind of respond to things. They learned acupressure, massage. We got our birthing ball, because they'll have those there. We just talked about like the plan going to the birth center, the timing, lots of different things just about natural birth. The options they have there, they do have nitrous oxide. Yeah, basically just birthing stuff. What happens, mucus plug, water breaking, just everything, right? So I felt pretty good about that. Nate feels a lot better about, I think, looking for when I might be acting kind of different and talking through contractions and stuff. So then just last week or 2 weeks ago, I'm looking for my calendar. I'm like not set up in this office yet completely. We had our postpartum class, because at the birth center you're able to go home like between 4 to 6 hours after you birth if everything went smoothly. So you don't have to hang out like you might in a hospital setting. So there at that course, we just kind of, again, talked about what to expect for feeding times, how to care for the newborn, first bath, and like, what did we even talk about? Sleeping, just like what to sort of expect. Yeah, and then we started Hypnobabies, which is like something I'm doing on my own, just for that like anxiousness and calm, and like just going into the birth feeling confident, and yeah, that sort of thing. So we're doing Hypnobabies home study, which might not be as effective as like going to classes, but we have so many classes that we just can't squeeze that in. So we do have a breastfeeding course left to do at the birth center. Those are all mandatory, but Hypnobabies, Nate just reads the scripts. We kind of talk through it. A lot of the stuff we've gone through at the birth center. So yeah, it's mostly just to help me with the drop switch, hypnosis, and like feeling calm. So bought and received. We had our shower at the beginning of December, and we got so many things, of course. So I think instead of like just putting hauling on this, I think I'll just have like a separate nursery tour and kind of walk you through what we've chosen and what we've bought and got, and all of that sort of thing. But Auntie Una just sent a little 5-pack yesterday, and so I just had them out. So our son's name is Rex, if you didn't know. And so we've been getting a lot of dinosaur stuff. So I'm just like so excited about it. So yeah, I've got all of his clothes hung up finally. So I'm thinking when we get a few more things, I will be showing you his room and how we have the bassinet in our room, and just give you a look in one place for all of the things that we've received. Like I said, we got the birth ball. I got a 75 centimeter like exercise ball. Anti-burst was the main component that she wanted us to have, just to relax the hips, optimal fetal positioning, just another way to labor, because I'll be probably laboring at home for a little bit before we go in. So we got that. But yeah, some of the big things that we've already received, just so you know, we have our car seat, the Chico KeyFit 30 whatever zip, you know what I'm talking. I'll link it. The bases, crib and bassinet. Clothes are hung up. Still need a diaper bag. I ordered that yesterday. Still need some more cloth diapers, so I ordered a few. I'm just gonna order a few every paycheck until he comes, and then yeah, that's kind of that. So, discussion and resources. I don't have much. Again, if you could recommend a nursing bra, that would be really great. I have to find a pediatrician. That was brought up at my last visit to the birth center. Like 3 different points of contact brought that up. So that's my like big goal for January, is to get the pediatrician locked in. I don't know. Anything you guys want to discuss? I'm just getting like really excited to meet him and have my body back too. I mean, it'll be a while, but yeah, it's all exciting. So let me know in the comments below if you want to talk about something or have any questions. Thanks for sticking with me all this time, and I think that's it. If you want to keep up with me on social media, I'm really just doing Instagram right now, and then Snapchat's almost like mini vlogs. So look for me there, and subscribe if you haven't already. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video. Bye.